I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Ruffalo, put your clothes on.
I'm like naked.
I'm naked.
There isn't a man behind me. These are my hands.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and zoinks. Look, with Hollywood in virtual lockdown, it's cost me a good bit of content. I remember Barry's, when we used to cover whatever latest Hollywood film completely tanked on Mondays, or when we got to laugh at the weekly TV ratings of another woke television show that was completely tanking. Those days have been long missing, and it's been kind of a drought for celebrity cringe, but we have now been provided perhaps the most delectable, the most physically cringe-inducing celebrity PSA. Now, and this is in the era of the Imagine video.
Living for today. Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to bring these videos to you if not for this video's wonderful sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. This video is sponsored by, it's your boy, Raid Shadow Legends. Hey, fun fact. There's 7.5 billion humans on this planet that could be playing Raid Shadow Legends. Tens of millions already are, and here's a few reasons why you should pick up the game. First, there's two ways to play. You can play on your mobile, or you can play on your desktop. There's all sorts of challenging dungeons where you could take on 10 terrifying bosses. There's 12 different campaign locations. There's 13 powerful factions, and you can build champions from every single faction. There's over 200,000 active clans. There's over 25 million players worldwide. Endless customization and strategies. My favorite things to do in the game is summoning champions, leveling them up in the tavern, going over and building the best possible team, and taking on my friends in PvP. And what's new for Raid in October? Well, Raid just released the Artifact Forge, where you can save time and craft artifacts directly, as well as a whole new advanced quest system with amazing rewards. And that's not all. They've also brought some amazing new champions, and they're developing the amazing looking Doom Tower as we speak. Now make sure you're quick, as my link in the description below will give every new player an exclusive welcome pack, which contains 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 10 mystery shards, and a free champion slasher. Don't forget to check your inbox daily, as you'll get all sorts of rewards over your first 30 days, and I look forward to joining you in the game. You can find me. My name's Colt's dad. Let's get into the video. Hey, if you download it, look me up. My username is Colt's dad, or you can email me. I'd love to play together. Now, just to give you a brief reminder of what was probably the worst video, this was, of course, the Imagine. This is the previous title holder. An Imagine cover, which was led by Gal Gadot, which, you know, has gotten a pass from me for a long time because, you know, she's really not seeming like she's been kind of infected by the Hollywood elitism, although she's slowly eroding away. Remember this when actress Gal Gadot assembled celebrities singing John Lennon's anthem on social media. The result is far from inspiring in a time of uncertainty. This was a song that, of course, had lyrics like, imagine a world where there's no heaven, things like that. She sings the opening line, imagine there's no heaven. She grins at the camera as if she's about to pick your pocket, or like joyfully sadistic nurse about to administer a gruesome treatment. It feels oily, distressing. Up next, Kristen Wiig. out in nature wearing a wide-brimmed hat, looks dour, as if her ramble had been interrupted. This misadventure turns to true chaos, though, when Jamie Dornan arrives, his hair wet like his voice a hollow rasp. No HE double toothpicks below us, I guess. He sings more like woofs. Dornan is not on Instagram, so perhaps he is unaware what he looks like. He's really reluctantly filming a video against his will and can't decide if he even wants to be rescued. This brutality is relentless. It's difficult to measure which section is the most unsettling. Will Ferrell's arch sincerity, although not his electroshock hair, Sarah Silverman, the whoopsie-daisy tartness, Mark Ruffalo's bohemian of mind riffage, James Marsden's this'll fix it earnestness. Each is so destabilizing, it necessitates a quick hit of the pause button and maybe a walk around the block. If you don't remember that video, I can't, in good faith, implore you to watch it. It is just too disturbing. But now they've got together again, Sarah Silverman, Tiffany Haddish, Chris Rock, and other celebs bear it all in a new mail-in voting PSA. By the way, if anyone's going to give a PSA, let me give one here, one that really matters. Strongly consider taking the correct precautions to vote in person. Many districts have early voting. You don't have to deal with crowds. You can even make an appointment in the city where I live. I don't believe that mail-in voting is the most accurate way to get your vote in, and I think that there are reasonable systems that will allow you to go do it in person. Unless you absolutely can't, then do your mail-in votes, but be careful, be aware of all the instructions and things like that. Vote in person if you can. Anyway, a group of Hollywood celebrities, Z-list celebrities, bared it all in a new PSA to bring attention to ballot laws which require voters in 16 states to place their mail-in ballots in 2 separate envelopes. Now, it's funny that you have to make this, it's very simple instructions. Apparently, it's very difficult for people. But thank God we have Hollywood celebrities to help us understand. One side of or the other of a specific order for their votes to be counted. The ad features a stripped down to their birthday suits roster that includes Tiffany Haddish, Chris Rock, Amy Schumer, Chelsea Handler, Naomi Campbell, Mark Ruffalo, and Sarah Silverman, and her father Donald, Josh Gad, Ryan Michelle Bath, as well as a fully dressed Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen. In the spot, the celebs implore voters on the necessary steps they must take when voting by mail and urge voters to mail or drop off their ballots ASAP. The PSA was created by Represent Us, which describes itself as a nonpartisan organization focused on the voting rights. Bull! Of course they're partisan. Of course they are. If you had told... Are you kidding me? Mark Ruffalo, one of the dudes that suffers one of the most wicked cases of TDS I've ever seen, he would not be endorsing if this was going out to help Trump voters. Same with Sarah Silverman. Sarah Silverman, every X on the sidewalk is a literal swastika Silverman. The PSA, okay, Represent Us recently created the viral Dictators ads featuring deepfakes of Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin to rally American voters. I wonder which ones. Votes that are not counted because they don't comply could particularly affect the outcome in swing states. Gosh, you remember the hanging chads in Florida? According to Represent Us, these type of ballots are the new hanging chads. Represent Us co-founder and CEO Josh Silver said in a statement, "The fact that if you use the wrong pen color or don't assemble your in-mail ballot correctly, your vote may not count. This is not a partisan issue. It affects all people planning to vote by mail," which are mostly Democrats anyway. But here's the thing. I understand why the rules are strict, because you have to count literally millions of votes. And if you just let people write in hot pink highlighter, there are rules for a reason, and you should take voting seriously. And I don't mean to be a get-off-my-lawn curmudgeon here, but as somebody who's had to count actual literal handwritten votes in his life, Yes, they should all be in one specific ink color. They should all be filled out exactly the same way for expediency. You can't expect them to deal with 50 different colors, and you're going to have someone use one of those. Remember those old pens with a different color slider that you put down, like change the color of the pen? Remember that? Well, it was like a girl thing, but I had a twin sister, so I mean, I definitely seen them in my day. You can't. You have to have rules, and really informing people or reminding them to use or follow the rules is a fine thing to do. Added Silver, we're grateful to this committed and talented group for making an eye-catching video so that everyone understands what they need to do to ensure their vote is counted. Well, let's just take a look. Now, I'm not gonna go through the whole thing, but interestingly enough, let's see. It currently has a whopping 800 upvotes to 1.7 thousand downvotes. Just a peek at some of the comments. These are the only jobs left in America. You're either a cam girl or you're trying, yeah. Oof, officer, how did this man die? Cringe overload, apparently. Thank God for celebrities. I'd have absolutely no idea how to do anything without them. These sociopaths are really starved for attention since the lockdown. That imagined embarrassment was just the start. These people will never change. I literally went through all the comments and there's about 5 positive comments. Hollywood never learns. Ha 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 ha. Serious question. Is Hollywood this stupid and out of touch? Simple answer, yes. Here's the thing though. There is a section of the population that genuinely worships celebrities. It's sick. It's sad. Silverman's not a bad looking woman. I mean, she's crazy, but she's not a bad looking woman. They have all these, like, at least Borat used a nice camera, but most everyone else just filmed vertically on their cell phones, and you have like these weird, like, it's just Amy Schumer. Blah! I don't understand. I don't understand why anyone would have their opinions swayed by celebrities. Please don't do that. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.